What's cracklin', everybody? Welcome back once again to the definitive cereal tier list. Each episode, take a cereal, put it on the tier list so you know how good it is. I'm your host Tucker. In this episode, we're going back to the basics with Honeycomb. I say back to basics because obviously recently we've been doing some weirder ones, namely last episode was Peeps. So that actually got a B, shockingly. So we'll see now if a classic cereal, well known, normal, you could say, also has the chance to get that high. So we're just going to get into it. It's a very big box. I don't think it doesn't even explicitly say family size or anything. It's just big. And it doesn't have the creepy little fuzzball things on them anymore. So that's kind of good. That did not break well. Oh no. Knocked over my water. This is, I've never seen it that uneven before. This is weird. I'm struggling right now with this box. That was honey scented, as I was expecting. So I've not, it's been a long time since I've had this cereal. I don't remember them being this big. Is that why the box is this big? Okay. Some milk flowing through these honeycombs. Okay. Here we go. Not very honey-y, that first bite. Very much taste the grain there, which was kind of disappointing. Okay, subsequent bites, you could get some of the honey flavor. It's not as honey-y as honey nut frosted flakes or honey nut Cheerios, but it's definitely there. And they got a decent crunch to them. I was kind of expecting the fact that they are full of holes to mean the milk gets through and just everywhere gets soggified quickly. But this far, it seems like they're staying fairly consistent with their crunch. It's not a, it's like a, that's logarithmic. What's this? Exponential. Exponential versus just a 1-to-1. It's more 1-to-1. I expected exponential. Sorry, this got broken math for a sec. It's kind of weird though how you only get a couple pieces on a spoon because these are so big. Sometimes you get weird shaped ones, so that kind of helps, but it still just feels weird. All right, let's find out how honey-y this milk is. The aftertaste has it a bit. A dog apparently does not like it. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a dog barking that entire time. But yeah, this is, at first it was very much just normal milk, but by the end you kind of noticed it. Yeah, kind of like how the pieces were a little more subtle honey flavor. Milk's the same way. Not shocking, I know, but we still have to do the science. So I think this is going to end up being a pretty mid-tier cereal. The pieces kept a solid crunch, like pretty decent throughout. At the end, it started getting a little more soggy, but we expect that to happen at this point. The taste was decent. I would have liked a little more honey, I think. Granted, we have Honey Nut Cheerios that day, and I think the Honey Nut Frosted Flakes were B, so obviously if you nail that honey taste, it's pretty good for your cereal. This just wasn't enough of that taste. I think you got too much of the taste of the grain going on, So that was kind of a bummer. And honestly, I feel like the main draw, like the thing that makes a cereal special, is just the pieces. 'Cause no other cereal looks like that I'm aware of. So that's kind of the big thing going for it, is that the pieces look unique. So I think I'm going to end up giving Honeycomb a C. Like I said, pretty mid-tier. Nothing really bad, nothing too strong to stand out about it. Pieces look cool. Decent crunch factor. Alright taste. Well, I guess the taste is good, just not enough of the good taste. Words. Oh, and points for not having those creepy, scary puffballs anymore. So if those were here, maybe would have gotten a D. I don't like those. Not good. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe. In the comments below, post, very tiny, your general thoughts. Most of you have probably had honeycomb at some point, so not too exciting if you can tell me about it, but tell me the last time you remember seeing those creepy little dudes, because I don't remember when they stopped being a thing, but obviously they did, and I am a fan of them not being a thing anymore, but I don't know, maybe you like them and miss them. If you miss them, tell me about it in the comments below. Tell me how much you just miss those guys. But until next time, stay delicious.